So guys, I'm just come to speak on a topic that's been weighing on my mind for the last couple of days now. It's been affecting my day-to-day activities. So essentially, over the last couple of days, I've received an email from Companies House, the government, as I'm a director of my company, and it's basically said I've got a deadline until the 18th of November to sign up for their digital ID so that my company's registered and it's running legitimately. And it's been sent to all company directors. This was not a thing before, however, it's been newly introduced and it's mandatory. However, with this, I'm at a conflict because I don't want to do it. I don't want to feel restricted. I don't want my company to run like that. And I've spoken to a lot of people, a lot of business people within my network, and they've said the same thing. However, they felt restricted and they felt like they have to comply. However, the way I feel is that in life, we've got choices, and one thing we do have in life is free will. I feel like this world was created by the creator God, and only he knows what's right, and no other being should tell you what's right and what's wrong. I feel like we have free mind, we have free judgment, and we should all make our own decisions. Same way God allowed Adam and Eve to make their decisions. When they ate the apple, he advised them against it. However, free will is a given, and we all have choice. However, back to the topic, it kind of links to digital ID and how they're trying to introduce digital ID. And I know a lot of people are against digital ID. And it's the same thing with running your company now, and they're trying to force you into doing it. And it's not right with digital ID. It's the threat that you can't work, your employees you can't get paid. And it's installing fear into individuals. However, whether I'm 1 or I'm 10,000, I'm not going to comply. Because I feel like once you comply and you submit, they've consumed you by fear. I was at church, this past month at church, our theme was about fear. And it's true, everyone's consumed by fear, and they comply based on fear. However, if you're a believer and you're a true believer of God, you realise you're not alone in this, and any battle, you'll come out triumphant because you've got the almighty power, you've got the Father looking over you, watching you as you go along. So long story short, essentially I'm not complying. I'm not going to register to this government ID thing for my company. I refuse. If they shut down my company, if they find me, whatever, I do not care. I am not complying because I don't want to do it. I do not want to be tracked. I do not want to be made out there. It's just quite simple. I have free will. I have choice. And whatever consequences I face, I'll face them at the time, and I'll approach them head on. All I know is God has my best interests, and He'll look after me, and He'll protect me, and He'll guide me. And He's strongly telling me, do not comply. So I don't know if you lot are suffering from the same issues, same problems. I don't know if there's other company directors on here. But I'd say have a think about this. If you're against it, you don't want to do it, don't do it. I think the more we rebel, the less control people have over us. If we all commit to it and we will do what we've been told, then we'll be a product of the system, and I don't think it's right. It's not right. So that's my take, that's my thoughts in it. I'd like to hear what you guys think. I know it's a bit of a long one, but the message had to be get out there. So I thank you guys for listening, and I look forward to hearing everyone's comments and thoughts.